Eutropius, Book 1, Section 2. Propter quam causam Brutus parens et ipse Tarquinii populum concitavit et Tarquinio ademit imperium. Propter quam causam is on account of this reason, and the quam you're going to translate as like a hic hi coke. This is very common to put a relative in the beginning of a clause and have it be like a this. Okay, and the antecedent is like whatever we just discussed in the previous paragraph. Brutus, a relative, parens, et and himself of the Tarquins, Tarquinii, concitavit, incited, aroused the populum, the people, and ademit takes an accusative from an dative. So he took imperium, the power, away from Tarquin. Mox exercitus quoque eum qui civitatem ardeam cum ipso rege opugnabat reliquit. So mox, soon, exercitus, the army, quoque, also, the eum is going to have to come after your main verb. Reliquit, left behind eum, him. Okay, and then it's the army, I think, is the antecedent for qui, who, opugnabat, and this takes an accusative, who was fighting the city, the Ardeum city or state, cum ipso rege, with the king himself. Veniensque ad urbem rex portis clausis exclusus est. So, and que, coming ad urbem, to the city, or like while he was coming to the city, it's nominative, rex, he. Portis clausis, ablative absolute, with the gates having been closed, he was shut out. And therefore the ablative absolute can be causal, like after or since the gates had been closed, he was shut out. Okay? He was closed off. Cumque imperasit annos quatuor et viginti, cum uxore et liberis suis fugit. And so the cum here is definitely a cum plus the subjunctive. Imperasit pluperfect subjunctive, that's a syncopated form. It should be imperaviset. I like although. Like although he had ruled in that sense, and then you have 4 and 20 years. He fled with his wife and his children. It could also be after. After he had ruled for 24 years, annos quatuor et viginti, he fled with his wife and his own children. Pick what you want. I think you could do either one. Ita Romae regnatum est per septem reges annis ducentis quadraginta tribus, cum ad hoc Roma ubi plurimum vix usque ad quintum decimum miliarum possideret. All right. And so, literally it's regnatum est in Rome. Romae is a locative, genitive locative. Like it was ruled in Rome, but you can just make that active. Rome was ruled, per here means by 7 kings. And here we have what should be an accusative of duration of time, but it's for some reason ablative. I don't know why. And it says for 20 by 7 kings ruling the ducente. It's like ducentes ruling for 200. I think it was like 234 years. Anyway, when Rome still, when Rome, and then the cum is going with the possideret. The ubi plurium, so it's like at its largest, scarcely, Rome had still at that time scarcely was, blanking on that word, I'm sorry. was holding, seizing, was holding or possessing, really, kind of, up to the 15th milestone. Okay?